Spanish Harlem was an incredible experience because I heard music everywhere in the neighborhood. Me spinning around in my uncle's living room, who had a stereo hi-fi system and played the music of the greats, the music of Cal Jader, the music of Mongo Santa Maria, and the big three, Machito, Tito Puente, and Tito Rodriguez. My grandmother, both my parents, a lot of our relatives, they were all music lovers. They would get together at family gatherings, sing songs, play music on the record player. And parties may not have been something that we did every weekend, but when my family threw a party, boy, they really didn't know how to celebrate. And growing up in a family that had appreciation for our culture, our Puerto Rican roots, really planted the seeds for what I was later to become very proud of and very taken to, which is our music. The conga drum is one of the fundamental instruments in Latin music, and Latin music wouldn't be what it is without it. One of the things that is happening with Latin music is that it's undergoing various transformations. I would say that reggaeton is the more recent manifestation of a new movement within the Caribbean-based rhythm. That kind of rhythm in reggaeton is definitely Caribbean-based. It's a windy night in the Bronx, but I'm having a good time because I found one of my old-time favorite vinyl records. It's an LP, a long plane. It goes at 33 1/3 revolutions per minute. Revolution, you know what I'm saying? All power to the people of the Bronx, of course. And Chubby Checker, I don't know if he was from the Bronx, but he sure used to love to dance. And as a kid, I would be dancing the whole day to this particular record. So I'm going to slide it out of the cover. Got some nice liner notes there. Carefully place the vinyl record on the turntable. And got to find the spindle, right? So there you go. You got to be very careful how you place the tone arm on the record, because you never want to scratch your record. So there it goes, 33 1/3 revolutions per minute. Take the tone arm, be very careful, drop the stylus on the record, and let it play.
Come on everybody, clap your hands. Oh, you're looking good. I'm going to sing my song. It won't take long. We're going to do the twist and it goes like this. Come on, let's twist again. Like we did last summer. Yeah, let's twist again. Like we did last year.
You have to dance if you want to be part of my revolution. The more I read poetry, the more interested I became in writing poetry of my own and making my own individual statement. This is a story from a long time ago. 700 or 800 years have passed or so. A time of knights in shining armor. Medieval times we set out to honor. the poetic music of storytellers from door to door, artistic, theatrical, the troubadour. Then in Spain, there were many folk, Arab, Visigoth, Celtic Jew, Roman, Berber, Frank, and Gypsy. They all knew that gold and riches belonged but to a few. The rest, with love, daily bread, and some stew, some song and dance, they all made do. From town to town they would wander, telling tales of over yonder, to young and old, rich and poor. These stories, till today, endure. Poems of romance facing danger with no chance, legends of heroes throughout the land, bravery and wit worked hand in hand. Never fancied the people of these quarters civilized people lived across Atlantic waters. On ventured the Mandinga of Africa on canoes, after which on Pinta, Niña, and Santa Maria sailed you-know-who. Upon arriving the shores of Quisqueya, they found people, Taino, Caribe, all around. They lived in harmony with their enchanted tropic, though still today an unknown topic. Then greed and slaughter were to follow, a dark beginning of much sorrow. In the long run, peace and harmony won out. Life became better without a doubt, and El Jíbaro from the hills would shout, "Viva Puerto Rico Libre!" standing proudly and stout. The Taino his maracas would shake, all pure and good spirits to awake. The Spaniard of an old land would sing and strum, the African of his ancestors libate and drum. Troubadours of a new breed were they, from pueblo to pueblo spreading news day by day. Jíbaros, Guajiros, a culture, a new way, fresh birth of expression, come what may. So these are the people we speak of now, who sang their song, pushed their plow. They give thanks daily and work the land, and by night organize their merry band. On cuatros, guitarras, güiros, tambores, they perform. On wood, ceramic, and canvas adorn. Art for all, and all for art. Now, you and I can do our part. Radio, as you know, is a very oral medium. You always have to have something to say on the radio, one way or the other. Whether you say it by hiding behind the music that you play and piecing it together in just the right type of combination of sequence and mix and mood and color, or if you get on the mic and you start riffing and start talking to the audience.
Buenos días. Señor Ibrahim.
Buenos días.
González.
Sí, a su servicio.
I love hearing you when it's Latin time, and it's lovely hearing you in the morning.
I love hearing you right now.
A little rest, but you can understand why, just waking up and all. But, I'd like to remind people that Bob Fast was on at a time when listening to certain stations was almost going against the government, and saying certain things could get you killed. Now, things ain't changed that much, okay? And we should count our blessings for WBAI every day, every single day. Que Dios te bendiga, cariño.
Gracias, igualmente. Que Dios me la haga santa. Wow. Okay, well that's I can take that to the bank. Okay, I don't need any money after that call.
But one thing that does keep me in that type of mode of taking calls on the air is the spontaneity of it all. How I could open myself and how I can open up the airwaves to people's feelings, to their thoughts, to their concerns. And that's Freeform Radio.
Mario Murillo is in the studio. I want to thank everybody. This is Ibrahim Gonzalez. This has been In the Moment. Thank you so much for all of the calls, really, all of them. And what I want to say is that we'll be back, inshallah, next week, same place, 3:30 to 6 on In the Moment, on this Sunday on the Barrio Block as well. Check us out from 2 to 4, and stay tuned for Wake Up Call con mi hermano y amigo, Mario Murillo. And as we say in the Bronx, cógelo con take it easy. Assalamu alaikum.
I am a child of the 60s, and I'm a citizen of the world, and also I'm a creative person into the 21st century. Creative cinema has always grabbed my attention because it goes beyond the bounds of, okay, here's the beginning, here's the body of the work, and then there's a conclusion, and everybody lives happily ever after.
Puertorriqueño. A los salseros, vamos a ver.
I know people have a certain expectancy level when they watch a film or when they see a television program, and they want to feel good at the end of it. But what I would like to do is go beyond just the kind of like just feel good, just kind of being nice to the audience. I want the audience to work with me. I want them to consider the things that I'm presenting. I would also like to work at it myself so that I get to another place. I get to a totally different place with whatever it is that I either write or spontaneously produce and put out there into the ether.